ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಗಮನಿಸಿ, ಗಾಡಿ ನಂಬರ್ 2639 ಚೆನ್ನೈಯಿಂದ ಬರುತ್ತಿರುವ ಬೃಂದಾವನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್‌ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಯದ ನಂತರ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ 3ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಸೇರಲಿದೆ. कृपया ध्यान दें, गाड़ी नंबर 2639 चेन्नई से आने वाली बृंदावन एक्सप्रेस शीघ्र ही प्लेटफॉर्म नंबर 3 में आएगी. Your attention please. Train number 2639 Brindavan Express coming from Chennai will arrive shortly on platform number 3. This is the Bangalore City Railway Station, the busiest station in the state of Karnataka. Behind the everyday din and bustle here, a lot of children in the railway station earn their livelihood by prostitution. Many street girls who live on the platform are turning to prostitution to make their ends meet. While some children find sex work as a means to feed their distressed or deceased parents, for others they were pushed into this business at an age they do not remember. And where does this activity take place? In the vacant train compartments of the station.
I never used to do sex work before. I was sold to some people in Bombay and then was pushed into this business.
How did it happen?
We were 5 friends. A girl here made us drink some kind of liquor, got us intoxicated and took us to Bombay. All of us were sold there. We escaped from there and came here. But life here was no different. Utter poverty dragged us into the business here.
Are your parents working?
No, they don't work.
Then who takes care of them?
My sister and I feed my parents.
Does your sister also indulge in sex work?
No, she doesn't. She works as a maid servant in Tumkur.
Don't you feel bad when you indulge in sex work?
Yes, I do. But what can I do? My life was ruined from the time I was cheated and sold.
The Indian Railways has the world's largest railway network, and the fact that the vacant train compartments are used by children for prostitution is a blot on the government.
We catch these girls and file a case against them. We drive them out of this place. After 6 months, they come back to the station again. No matter what we do, they will never leave the station.
Why do they like the station so much?
They get everything here, from A to Z.
What do you mean?
How should I say? Sexual pleasure, ganja, that is tobacco, smoking, drugs, alcohol. They get everything. Small girls, what else do they need? They maintain this place as their home.
The children enter the locked, vacant compartments by breaking apart the plates that connect the bogies. These girls have constant encounters with their customers. 5 to 6 customers a day is the norm. This has thrown them open to diseases like HIV. Recently, 5 girls who live on the platform were tested HIV positive.
As usual, we go for a street contact to identify the children on the street. That's our main job actually. So in the process, When this child was found there by one of our social workers, this child was brought here. When the counselor started talking, she understood that this child has got some sickness. Then she was taken for a test. There it is being proved that she has got HIV positive. So then we were looking for a place and we found that the Accept organization was ready to take this child.
The customers to these girls sometimes are middle-aged people and young street boys. Most of the street children here are addicted to drugs. The typewriter correction ink called Irisex, more popularly known among street children as solution, is commonly used as a drug. Many NGO officials say once addicted to solution, the children are more vulnerable to exploitation. At an age when study and play have to be given importance, these children lie on the railway platforms and wait eagerly for watchful customers. The Indian government believes that education is a fundamental right of every child. The Karnataka government, in order to attract more number of students to government schools, has devised new schemes like the midday meal scheme. More popularly known as Bisiyuta or hot food, the food cooked within the school premises is given to children during lunchtime to induce them to studies.
We give midday meals to our children, computer education apart from other regular subjects, free books, uniforms. We ensure that all the schemes introduced by the government reach our children. When children don't attend school, we send counselors to the homes of these children, talk to their parents and convince them to send their children to school regularly.
But what about the street children? What about those orphans? How many of them are in government schools?
No, we don't have such children in our schools. We don't have street children here.
As per the law, the state has to take the responsibility of every child. The education department has to identify such children and set up residential schools for them. But many officials don't feel the same.
Put them in prison, not the girls, those who are making them do that work. No, rehabilitation is apart, but somebody is behind that, making children beg, making children involved in prostitution. Those fellows must be penalized. They must be punished. That is the only way.
When at one hand the government is providing incentives for government school children, on the other hand many street children are deprived of these facilities. Some of the poor but fortunate children are enjoying these facilities, while the unfortunate are soliciting customers in the railway station.
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ನೀನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಹೇಳು?
ಒಂದು 5-6 ಜನ ಅಂತೆ.
5-6 ಜನನಾ?
How many people do you sleep with every day?
5 to 6.
ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ
How much do you get from each person?
Some give me 30, some give me 40.
ಏನು 50 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Some people give me 50 rupees.
தொந்தரவு பண்றவங்களும் இருக்கறாங்க, தொந்தரவு பண்ணாதவங்களும் இருக்கறாங்க.
Do they trouble you?
Some people are good, some are bad. How do we know who's good or bad? We're taking a risk when we go out with the customers. We have left our family. We don't have anybody to support us.
நினைச்சு பாத்துக்கறோம்.
Most of these girls are also subjected to physical and verbal abuse by their customers.
I'm married. I'm 4 months pregnant.
What happened to your bro?
Beer bottle. My husband beat me up. He used a beer bottle.
But why?
Simply, we fought.
Didn't you beat him?
I beat him too.
Homosexual abuse of children is also not very uncommon in the city railway station. We found this when we were talking to a transsexual in the station. homosexuals indulge in such activities, transsexuals also engage in satisfying customers. We do sex work. Why should I lie? How else can I eat food? Who will give me money? But we don't get enough customers in the station. We are eunuchs. We have to clap our hands, then we get some money. Normal young girls are falling short of customers. Who will come to us? The police say that policing is a tough job here.
It's very difficult for us. There are around 1,000 girls here. These girls are aged 20, 15, 12, 10. But who are you?
Children as young as 10 and 12 have sexual partners here.
boyfriend?
Where's your boyfriend? Remember, last time someone held your hand and took you?
Recently we arrested 480 children, took them to the beggars colony and put them there. They will be there for 6 months, but then you come back to the railway station again after 6 months, you will find all of them here.
Many children engage in this activity to support their family.
ಸೊ ನಾವು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರವಾಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ವಿ ಟ್ರೈನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ.
We had been on a tour. In the train, we saw a young girl. We asked her if she would come with us to our organization. We told her that we would provide her food and education, and she could also find friends. She immediately said that she cannot come. We were surprised. We asked her the reason. She said, I have to take care of my father.
When some children show interest in supporting their family, some others were brought to the railway station at a very young age. She is Shantamma. She came to the station at the age of 7.
When I was 7 years old, someone dropped me here. When the train says "coo," I love that sound. At that tender age, I didn't know anything about prostitution, alcohol or pan parag, huns, tobacco. I didn't know anything. I was very innocent. They spoilt me.
But
who knows? People who stole my innocence must be living happily somewhere. But my life is doomed forever. My sisters roll bidi in Gunlipade and Dunasanpura. They all living a comfortable life. But my life is spoiled forever.
ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ತಂಗಿದಿರು ನಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನು ಬಟ್ ಈ ಥರ ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಮಗ್ತಾರೆ ಮಾರ್ಗಾಯ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಮನೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಜೈಲಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು 37,700 ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ರೇವಣ್ಣ ಆಯ್ತು ಉಪ್ಪರ್ಪೇಟೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಕರಿಗೊಂಡಾದ್ರು. ನನಗೆ ಕರಿಗೊಂಡಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
Life outside the city railway station is not very different. She is Sangeeta. She was gang raped by 5 men. She is now rehabilitated in an NGO, but her past still haunts her.
So ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಅಬ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ.
She was abused. She was depressed after that. She is being treated now. She was so affected by this incident that she was in her own world. She didn't know when to wake up from sleep, when to take bath, when to have food. She used to be violent at times, but now she is recovering. Now she has interest to study. She wants to come up in life. She is much better now. My father is a drunkard. He used to beat up my mother. But they are not my parents. They are my foster parents. I have a foster brother also. They used to beat me up. That's why I escaped from that place. My brother is an auto driver. He is a rascal. He used to tell dirty things about me to his friends, and they all used to trouble me. I knew that I would lose my dignity if I stayed there any longer. That's why I came to this hostel. If I had parents, I would not have faced these difficulties. I don't have anybody. No girl should face what I have faced. Why do you say that? I lost my parents. Where should I go and die? I don't have a brother nor a sister. But is the world not big enough? Yeah, I guess. I'm happy here.
A human being's life is worse than a dog's life in the railway station. When it comes to my children, I take care of them. I ensure that the fan is running low in my house. Even when my daughter coughs, I just feel so upset. I see so many children of my daughter's age in this railway station. They do sex work, they beg. How bad should I feel as a father? Why is a society like this to our children?
What then is the solution to this problem?
Arrest them and then put them in prison.
Civil society has to take the responsibility.
Rehabilitation is apart.
Shoot on sight. State has a definite role to play.
They must be punished. That is the only way.
The government has to take the responsibility, creating certain infrastructure.
Right to a dignified life and education is the right of every child. The emotional as well as the creative side of lot of our children is yet to be protected.